and I'm from Gambier Library. And today we're doing, in our July school holidays, a Circuitry Maker Box. And we're going to be going over what kind of things we could create with it. Now, first I'm going to show you what we have here. This is the actual box you get when you sign up. And it has everything you need to make a whole entire circuit. We're going to be making one circuit, and in that circuit there's going to be a light, a fan, and also there's going to be a buzzer. So now let's open it up and see what we have. First, what we find when we open our box is quite a bit of wire. Now you'll notice something about this wire. Each of the pieces has a little bit of open end right here, and the rest is covered in plastic. And when you get it out of your box, you'll find 3 of those. It's red and it's black, 3 each. Then you have a battery container and 2 AA batteries, a buzzer, and a motor. You also have a little bit of electrical tape. That's very special tape that you use when you are working with electricity. You're also going to need some regular sticky tape, scissors, and if you're allowed to use a serrated saw-edged knife, you can use that, but I do suggest having your parent or guardian around while you're using that. And always remember to have the tip of a knife pointing downwards. Also, at the very bottom of the box, you will find a teeny tiny little LED light. That's what they're called. And we'll set that out. You'll also want to be able to use this box. Either you're going to make a little space within this box to make your creation, or you might want to use some of the cardboard of the box. So what we need to do is understand what makes a circuit. A circuit is created by all of its components, all its parts. In our circuit, we're going to have a power source. We're also going to have a light, a motor, and a buzzer, and the wires that carry the energy. And we're going to have energy that's flowing from one direction all the way through all of these components. And there will be a little button to turn it on and off, and it comes back and it makes a full circuit. If it were to break, it just wouldn't work. So we have to learn a little bit about how it flows. The difference between our power source, which is got a positive and a negative, it's 1.5 volts each. And if you put them together, they make 3 volts. That's a very small amount of electricity. And our skin is actually pretty strong, and it can stop it from actually hurting us. And the batteries and what we're doing with the electricity, it's not got enough electricity that you'll get hurt. But the ones that come out of the wall are 240 volts of electricity. And they are so strong that they would hurt you, and we would never touch any of those. We only work with this. And in each of the different parts of our circuit here, like the little buzzer, you have to realize that each one is made just to take 3 volt electricity. I couldn't use just anything. I have to make sure that it actually works with the kind of power source I have. Why are we using wire? Well, because wire is made out of metal, and electricity flows really well through metal. And it's covered in plastic because electricity does not flow very well through plastic. Another thing electricity flows through is water, and that's why it actually can go into us, because we are made a lot of water. A child is about 75% water. and a person my size is about 65% water. It can actually go right into you if the voltage is strong enough. Wood, it doesn't travel through wood very well, but in our case, we're going to be using metal. Now that you've learned a bit about electricity, you have to come up with your idea. So you can either make it with your box, or you could just use parts of the box and cut it up and make it however you want, or don't use the box at all. I'm going to show you a little bit of how I started with this box. So first, you need to cut the sides out like this. I left my top piece because it was very flat and easy for me to decorate. You'll see that the bottom of the box actually just can fold right down. And what I did, I opened it up and I cut all of this off. And I saved all my bits of cardboard for later. You can make furniture with it, little chairs. Maybe you could make a television with the light glowing from behind. There's so many different ways you can bring it in. The buzzer could be a doorbell. Now you're going to need one more thing to add to this. You're going to need your little button, as you can see right here, that makes the whole thing work. So you just cut a rectangle, and now you have all your parts. I look forward to seeing your creations.